Hello, my name is Susan, and I'm a 62-year-old woman that retired, and I sold my house, and I'm traveling the world on my bicycle. I hope you will join me for my adventure. Thank you. Well, it's been quite a morning. The roads have been really rough. A lot of big rolly rocks. So been doing some hike-a-bike, a little bit of riding, but I think it's about to get better. I'm about to head down that road there and eventually end up in that little village there. But I just wanted to share with you how pretty it is up here. It's really been a gorgeous ride. All right, and I think once I get down to that town, the rest of the day is pretty much straight uphill to Andorra. I think I go through that opening in the mountains there, the valley, but it'll all be a gradual uphill, mostly paved roads. So I'm just looking forward to getting to town and getting some food. I'm totally out of food, almost out of water. So I'm going to get down there and get something to eat. So I'm here at the border of Spain and Andorra, and it doesn't look like there's a place specified for bicycles, so I'm going to go in where the cars go and hopefully get a stamp on my passport. I've been told sometimes you have to come back to another office, so we'll see what happens. All right. I don't think I'll be able to record talking to people, so let's see what happens. So that wasn't it. Apparently I have to go on up here to the booth. And I can get a stamp there, so they say, to get out of the Schengen zone and out of Spain. Know how this goes. Oh, I'm gonna get over. There's the sign saying that I'm entering Andorra. Big line going into Spain. All right, cutting you off. Alright, I got that stamp. So now hopefully I can get a stamp saying that I'm in Andorra. I'm not really sure how this works. Nice. The bike lane. Bike lane. So Andorra is a tax-free country. I'll tell you more about it later. But leaving Andorra, they check to make sure that you've not bought too much stuff. And that's the reason the line leaving Andorra is much longer. Stop, make sure I haven't missed something. Alright, so I came back down here to the police station at the border for Andorra, and there is no entrance stamp, but I did get the exit stamp leaving Spain, so leaving the Schengen. So they say I'm good. So two nice officers helped me out. They did give me a tourist stamp, which is just kind of like a souvenir stamp. And I think it's kind of controversial whether you put those in your passport or not, but I already have one from Argentina, so I just put it on the same page. So, all right, I got a couple of miles to go now to get to my apartment that I've rented for a week. Yay! I'm so tired and so ready to rest. So, but this place is beautiful. I'll check in later, let you know how it's going. All right, I'm in Andorra la Vella, and I got here yesterday evening. I rode about 47.5 miles, and overall it was a really pleasant day. The temperature wasn't too high because I was getting up into the mountains, and I was able to stay on a lot of secondary roads and dirt roads instead of the main road that's coming into the country, because there's pretty much one road that comes in from Spain and one road that comes in from France, and that's it. There's only two roads that come in the country as far as I can tell, at least where there are official border crossings. So anyway, it was really pleasant, and there was a lot of climbing, but I think by now my legs are starting to get used to the climbs, which is nice. So like I told you, I'm going to stay here a little over a week. The Vuelta a España, which is Spain's stage race for professional cycling, actually has two stages that are going through, and stage 6 near the end will come through Andorra la Vella, actually just like 2 blocks from the apartment that I've rented. And then the next morning, stage 7 starts here. So they'll have all of the introduction of the teams and the neutral zone start. And so I'm very excited about that. So I've followed professional cycling for a long time, and so to be able to go and cheer and experience that is pretty exciting for me. So yeah, other than that, I'm just resting and editing videos. I have almost caught up with all of my videos, which is really good because that was starting to weigh on me. So yeah. All right, well, I will check in on the morning that I ride over the mountain, because I'm going to have one day where I ride to the other side of Andorra, but then I'm going to stay there for the last couple of days before going into France. And when I enter France, I should have 33 days in the Schengen zone, so that should be plenty to get me through without feeling like I can't take a rest day or things such as that. So I'll tell you more about the plan once I enter France, when we get there. All right, I'll check in later. Bye. If you're enjoying my videos, please click like and also subscribe so that you do not miss out on any future content. Thank you.